I really enjoy participating in the support groups. I will have been asked to prepare a particular topic, so I'll go with a PowerPoint presentation. But much of the presentation is a free flow of questions and answers, and it's just great to hear so much interest in what I have to say, and to be able to answer and allay people's concerns and fears, as well as educate them.
I didn't know what to expect. I thought of it as a men's group because it is prostate cancer, but I wanted to be there with them. And I found that it made a very good first impression. This group is in Vancouver. It is very professionally run. It is very structured. The president of the group, if he goes by that title, the leader of the group, will get up and introduce himself and welcome new members, first-time people, and compliment them on the courage it takes to show up for the first time, and welcome their partners if they happen to be there.
What I remember from the first meeting is seeing a whole bunch of men who had prostate cancer, and many of them had been treated for prostate cancer, and they were still alive and walking around. Right? And that changed my mental outlook on what I was going through. It went from pure fear to, okay, there are things we can do here.
When we go to meeting, something very unusual happens. People open up a lot more than normal. For men, women usually like to talk about these kinds of subjects, but men usually are more reserved. But the fact that it's such a large group, that you're somewhat anonymous at the beginning, that you can blend in and just listen and not participate, and just taking the information, because there are people that will open up, and the people that lead the meeting usually are very good. So people seem to suddenly open up and share their story, and then they want some information that is pertinent to them. So they will talk about their own personal case, because there's a doctor that attend, and we can ask the doctor some question. And first the question is generic, but quite often then the people want to know, well, in my situation with this and that, what is the best course of action, and so on. So people open up a lot more than you would expect, and it makes you feel very comfortable, and has a tendency to make yourself open up also.
But when they get into the room and see the people, they find they're just the same as they are. And it just relieves them of the burden that they have on their shoulders when they hear other people saying, well, yeah, I did have that, and I dealt with it this way, and you might want to consider doing that, or there's some other things you might want to consider. And there may be other people who suggest the same thing, and they walk out saying, well, I'm not alone. There's lots of people there, and that's really where the value is.
One of the things about the prostate group is, being the counselor at the cancer agency and part of the counseling group, we run a number of groups, we're promoting them and things like that. But the numbers in our other groups just pale in comparison to the prostate group. And to be honest, the prostate group is the most unlikely group of people. That demographic is the most unlikely group to be successful at running a group. And they confound me. There are groups, I don't know how many groups, and some of them 40, 100 people are coming. We have other groups that, we got 4 people out, 8 people out. So, it's just quite incredible. And they've got some kind of secret that they've got, just hang on to it. I know, people have occasionally, experts have come and told them, we're going to kind of put some expertise in your group, and you need some experts to tell you how to do this. And like, they do it themselves, and like, I just say, get out of their way. Like, they know what they're doing. And it's just incredible energy that, this group gets going like that.